Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Ryan, I'm the head of Studio M Miniatures. Today we have a special unboxing of a game that I've been waiting on for quite a while. This is a Kickstarter called Gatefall by Jack Dyer. He has done quite a few other things that I'm honestly not super aware of. I saw this on Kickstarter. The miniatures are what drew me in, of course, because that's kind of what I do. I've heard the game is outstanding. We're gonna unbox everything, check out all the components, check out the figures, and I'll eventually do an actual review of the game here. I've been dying to get this open. I've been super busy with a bunch of other life stuff and just work in general and trying to create other content with gameplay and stuff like that. But enough excuses for me. Let's get into this and crack this open and see what's inside. All right, so here's the box. You can see it in all of its glory. The colors are awesome. It came very well packaged. Flip it over here to the back for you. You can kind of see everything. It's the actual size of Brog, I believe is his name. It's a pretty simple game from everything I've read and seen. So let's crack into this baby here in 1 second. Because we did the Kickstarter, it also came with 2 extra miniatures whose names at the time elude me for some silly reason I should know. But here is the extra 2 miniatures in the box that you get. It's simple boxing, same style as the actual box here. So, got my handy dandy hobby knife. We are going to take a moment and create some silence as we create a little slit and try to give you some of that sweet, sweet unwrapping noise. There's that one. All right. So, let's pop the top on this bad boy. Here we go. Dang. Okay. Yeah, they weren't kidding when they said these miniatures were humongous. Look at the size of those bad boys in there. My hand, for reference, roughly, literally the same size as Brog here. Wow, okay. I know this is Penny, the dog. Right here, you can see Penny right there. And that is Lost Boy, I think. No, Lost Boy's here. So, let's get these out. Because, what else we got? There's all your character cards and such. So we'll take a look through those. And then I can tell you all their names instead of being a doofus. There's all your item cards, your upgrades and stuff throughout the game. I'm assuming this is the obviously gate that you get to use here in the middle of the 2 maps. Yep, because you put them together. I don't want to ruin this thing. Okay, it opens like this. So there's one side. That's very nicely detailed. Always like super cautious when opening these up because a lot of them fold kind of weirdly at times, or unfold weirdly at times, I should say. There's your other side. standard stuff here. You got your rule book. It's nicely colored. It's got everything you need for setup and order of play, respawns, actions, FAQs. There's more stuff on the Discord too. Yeah, see, you can see down here. Get your gate in the middle there. So apparently it folds out and okay, and then the two sides just butt up to it. There's not like a weird overlay. Okay, so there's all that. Then you've got last thing in the box here, which is all your tokens. Punch all those bad boys out. I'm assuming some of these are damage upgrades. Obviously, if you're on fire or poisoned, kind of standard issue stuff there. It's pretty sweet. All right, so I opened up all the character boards, I should say. These things are super nice. Thick cardboard like stock deal. On the one side is your like standard character, and if you flip it over, there's your arena mode. So you have standard Penny, the dog. There's Firebug, Gildry, Exile, Lost Boy, Randar, and Brog, the destroyer of life. All right, let's pop this baby off of here, get into the miniatures, see what they all look like, how they clean up here. There's all your dice, pretty standard stuff, pretty sweet. Looks like hits. I don't know what the skulls are for. Like I said, I haven't really looked through the directions and stuff that much. I don't know what these little tokens here are for either. We'll figure all that out. All right, so let's go with, I believe this is Exile first. All right. Yep, this is Exile. All right, so got this really dope mask here. Kind of see, let's see if it's gonna focus. There we go. So there's Exile. He's got his handgun out. Nice backpack. Detail looks really good, especially on all this leather area. Doesn't have a ton of texture to it, but that's fine because we'll give it our own texture. Mold lines look very minimal. This is really well done. There's nothing super standout here. You got bullet wounds. It's quite surprising. Looks nice. Got ropes and stuff here on the side of his backpack. A little cleanup there. Yeah, this is a really nice model. So this is Exile. Try to get him so you can see him a little better. Next, we'll have Firebug. Just looking at her. I love the little bunny ears on her hat here. It's pretty cool. Got a nice hatchet. Got some grenades here on her belt. Get her in focus. So there you go. She's got a flamethrower. Obviously, her name's Firebug. Lines coming down. Again, minimal mold lines. There's not a ton of cleanup that's going to have to be done with these figures. Got some nice detail here on the back of the backpack and stuff with her canister, and looks like a water jug, maybe radiated water. Who knows? Nice axe. Grenades here on the front. Hair. I can't tell if it's hair or if it's actually, it's a full hat. Okay. There's just some texture there to the back of the hat here. I don't know if you can see that. Some nice texture on it. It's like quilted. And then so far, a super fan favorite, it seems, from the Discord channel and all over Instagram here, is Lost Boy. Everybody's loving painting this guy up. I don't know what that was. Now I understand what people are saying about there's lots of really good detail here on Lost Boy. bandages are super cool looking. Gloves. His fingers need a little bit of cleanup. A little bit of mold lines there. I'm not seeing too much though. Looks good. Sword's probably going to need heated up a little so that it's completely straight instead of kind of curved like that. I mean, obviously I wouldn't have to, but I want to. Heat it up with warm water. Let it bend or kind of force it back to where you want it so it's straight. And then dip it in cold water while it's like that to cool it back down. Yeah, so this is Lost Boy. He's gonna be a fun one to paint too. Next, we'll go with Randar. You can see the back of him. He is what seems to be the wizard, obviously. Has some cool fire effect stuff we can do here. It's coming out of his hand. Staff with a nice cool crystal in it. That'll make for some fun stuff to play with while we're painting. Some nice feathers here on his hat for some texture stuff. Leather hat, this whole cape, cloak, basically. Lots of texture that we can do in here with kind of stippling and stuff like that. Pretty minimal cleanup on this model as well. Got a nice beard there. Yeah, really liking this guy too. I think he can be fairly special. Only bad thing is his hat kind of covers up his face in here. It's kind of my only complaint about him. Wish the hat kind of came up just a little more so you can see more of his face to get some of that detail in there when you paint it, but no big deal. It's a cool model too. I like him. And then the other fan favorite, Penny the dog, because who doesn't love dogs? And Penny's dope. I mean, look at her. She kind of reminds me of, oh, what kind of dog was she? Now I can't remember. This is bad. This is really bad. I had a dog named Whizzer that was like, probably would have been about this same height. I don't know what kind of dog Penny's supposed to be, but yeah, my dog was a rabbit dog, even though I never really took her out to hunt rabbits. Some cool textures here on the little jacket with what I keep thinking looks like speakers on the side of her. I don't know if that's what they're supposed to be or not, to be honest. It would be pretty dope if that's what it is. I don't know. I guess we'll see. So there's Penny. Paint her up too, eventually. Gildry, this massive dwarf with a massive hammer. Yeah, this guy's gonna be fun too. All the braided stuff there. Bunch of plates for armor. Cool fin here on top of his head. It looks like it needs kind of heated up and bent back too. I love the stylization here on the actual hammer. You can see just kind of like nice inlays there. It's got some depth to it. There's not a ton, but I have to clean some of that up. And there's some already like battle damage stuff to it, but I'm gonna do way more battle damage to all these guys' weapons. Well, especially the melee weapons and stuff like that. I mean, some of these, this is fantasy versus, you know, apocalyptic is the first chapter here. So yeah, he's obviously a fantasy character, as was the wizard and the next big boy, the biggest of biggest boys, Brog. He's humongous. Like, I knew he was gonna be big when I saw all of the renders and stuff for him, and him sitting next to a jar of peanut butter. But my goodness, he's model-wise almost as big as my entire hand. Like, it's absurd, especially with all of the weapons and stuff here in his in his massive tree trunk club. Yeah, this dude's awesome. He's gonna be so much fun to paint. There's so many different things here. There's leather, there's actual worn armor that we can do, his head and everything. We can put some texture in there because his orc skin all dried out, and muscles. He's got tendons coming across here. You can see all the ribbing on his muscles. He's got rope, he's got fur. There's a bunch of stuff here on the back. I mean, more jugs of water with another sword sheathed in there. And this dude's got he's got weapons on weapons on weapons. He's got a big old axe here on the back. He's got a little scooper there for some water and stuff. He's carrying around his own pot back here with God knows what in it. Looks like a bunch of different bones with some stew that he's put together. This guy is awesome. So there's Brog again. Get a little closer for you, Mr. Humongous. Pretty freaking sweet. Might have to paint him up first. So this is it for the fantasy versus apocalyptic core set. That's everything that you will get in the main game. You will not get this Kickstarter exclusive box that adds a character for each side for fantasy and the apocalyptic. Let's pop these open and see what we get in here. All right, let's cut this bad boy open. See what we got inside. Again, a moment of silence as we open up all of the goodness. There we go. Set that off to the side. Move the rest of these so you can kind of see what's going on. All right, so this is the Kickfall or the Kickstarter exclusive box, as you can see. Let's pop it open, see what's all in here. I'm sure it'll be 2 more character boards. Yep. So basically just an expansion pack, which is fine. I don't know what that's for. Got some more tokens in here. I'm not sure what these are for. Again, we'll find out later on. Okay, yeah, that's who I thought this was. So you got Piggy and Celine, and then ghosts. Okay, so they must be Celine's. All right, so this is Piggy. This is Celine. Obviously apocalyptic, obviously fantasy. Here are their character boards. So there's Piggy on his badass motorcycle, and Celine. And they also both have their arena mode cards. I'm not, like I said, I haven't dug into all of the rules and stuff. So here's your ghosts, here's your ghost tokens. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure what these do in the game. We'll find out. Then we break out the models. Sorry, saw that packet there. So we'll start with Piggy first. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. I can see why people have been painting him up too. He's another one that I've seen a lot of. This motorcycle is pretty dope. Beat up old Harley, it looks like, or something. Who knows. Added an extra rest here with his rest of his bike. Like I said, very minimal cleanup on a lot of these. I mean, he's got more so than the rest of them I've seen, just mold line wise. They did a really good job making these though, especially for how much plastic is here. Like, it's kind of unbelievable, to be honest. What's he got? So he's got like a barbed wire bat. So when he's riding by, he can just smack you right in the face with it. Kaboom! Knock you unconscious. Satchels here on the side for the rest of your body parts after he carves you up. It's probably too much, but you know, it's post-apocalyptic, baby. You never know what's going to happen. It's equipped with a gas mask and everything, just in case. There's Piggy. Let's take a look at Celine. Yeah, she's cool. Sorceress. I assume the ghosts are for her, but I don't know. We'll take a look here in a minute. Huh. Nice leathers. It's got some texture to it. Not a ton. The grooves aren't super deep on the detail. So she's going to be an airbrush candidate for sure. There's a big mold spot here. Let's see if I can get that in focus. Yeah, you see it right there. Kind of where the injection mold happened, it looks like. Just needs cleaned up. Probably clean that up. Not, won't be too bad. Fill it in a little bit, smooth it out. If worst comes to worst, detail in her arm looks really good there. It's kind of like chewed up looking, probably from casting all her spells and taking its toll on her, be my guess. Nice satchel. Again, looks like she's got a grenade or some type of like spell water pouch here in the middle. Right there by her little tassels on her robe. See if it'll actually get her in focus, not my hand. Yeah, but that's Celine. So let's take a look at these. You've got Blessed Armor. Let's see if I can get it into focus. Yep, so you've got Blessed Armor there. Looks pretty cool. You have the Blade of the Betrayer. Check out those stats. And then you've got the, what? Oh, Red Glass Blade. I don't know why I thought that said Regal Blade at first. Check out those stats. And then you've got Experimental Blaster. So a lot of these are weapon or armor upgrades, I'm assuming, you know. Obviously there's probably going to be very obvious choices where you want these upgrades to go, depending on which side you're playing. Then you've got Bob 6, which looks like a drone. And then you've got the Juice Collar. Ooh, I want to read this one actually. If you have this item during your first phase, your speed is increased to 6 for the whole turn. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if these increase your stats too, because they've got a bunch of stats over here that all look very different. Yeah, because then you've got a Reaper Axe. So maybe these modify the numbers on your character board. I don't know. I'll have to look into it, and then I will come back and let you know. Just kind of want to show you guys what's all in here. So the Reaper Axe, and then the Holy Rifle of Old Kansas. There's those stats on that card. Artwork on all this stuff is absolutely fantastic. I love it. And then we're back to the Blessed Armor. So the way these upgrades work, when you roll these dice, there's a 1, which you get a coin, which are these here. So you use the coins to spend for upgrades, right? So certain things in the game allow you to get these upgrade tokens that are here on this card. So you can spend, 5 coins here for an upgrade token plus an upgrade token, or you can spend 3 coins plus get rid of one of your 0 action cards, or you can spend 4 and get rid of, a 2, a 3, and a heal, just like it says. So what these upgrades do are, boy oh boy, is this stuff right here. So you can pick any one of these, whatever order you want when you upgrade him. So you can give him +1 strength, +1 range, +1 health, or whoa, that's not range, that's attack. So +1 attack or +1 range. This is just Exile. So that's Exile, and then you come over here to someone like Celine. You can see the difference in their stats. Like Exile has 3 health, she has 2. He's got more strength, well, equal strength to her, equal defense to her, equal speed. She has less range than him, but she starts out with 1 more attack. Now, she can't gain any more attack, but she can gain 2 health total to bring her total up to 4 if she wants. She can also gain a defense and a strength. I'm not entirely sure what the correlation of all the stats are at this moment. Obviously, attack is probably your damage. I'm assuming strength is like in melee range or something. I don't know, but they've got special rules here. You can see different stuff. So this stuff looks pretty cool. I can't wait to dive into it more and check the rules out. I love the miniatures. Bring them all back in here. So there's Piggy, Celine, Lost Boy, Penny, Firebug, Exile, Gildry, Ragnar. That one might be wrong. I might have gotten it wrong. Where'd it go? Randar. I don't know why I keep wanting to call him Ragnar. It's really weird. And then Brog, your big boy here. So I cannot wait to start on these guys and gals. And we're going to call Penny a gal because why wouldn't you? She needs to be a female dog. It's just the way it is. I might even rename her Whizzer and make her a different character card just so she's my dog. Sorry, Jack Dyer. No more Penny for you. It's Whizzer, the wonder dog. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, we're going to be doing a playthrough and a review on everything that is Gatefall. Just a reminder, this is a Kickstarter. Piggy and Celine here, these 2 characters were Kickstarter exclusives. The rest of these you see here all come in the main box that is available online. I will leave links below where you can get it. I believe, yeah, I'll just leave links below where you can get it. There will be another Kickstarter coming soon, sooner than later, I should say. I'll leave the Discord in the chat below that you can find some more FAQ stuff and get directly involved with the Gatefall community and find more about upcoming Kickstarters that Jack has planned for this game and for this universe. I can tell you there are some big things coming that I've seen. So again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, give a like, leave some comments. Any kind of constructive criticism is much appreciated. I already know I need to get a different table. I didn't want to wait any longer to do this unboxing and show you guys everything that comes in this amazing game so that if you do have the chance to pick it up, you can go grab it and be on the lookout for any other future content that comes out from this game in this universe, because this is going to be bananas. So again, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and we will see you soon. Take care.